Good morning, chat. Welcome on in. We're going to have ourselves a good time. I'm your host, BullMuscle. Today we're doing a pull day workout. We are back. The gym Wi-Fi appears to be working just fine. I'm going to go ahead and ping my Discord. We'll get started. Okay, that's interesting. Do that. Set this to the right height. As you would have assumed, this is a shoulder day. Cool. Go live, get started. I gotta figure out how to do an intro video on mobile stream elements. Haven't quite cracked that one yet. Excellent. All right. We'll let that be as it is. Start warming up. Nobody's here yet, so I don't really have to care. Cool with. Oh. Great. That's just a touch. That's a bit better. Yeah. That's about right. Excellent. Vol. Excuse me. Bill, welcome on in. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while, so definitely happy to have you in. How have you been, my good man? Oh, is the stream counter thing working today? Of course it's not. That worked once, and ever since it has just decided to not. I think it has something to do with the Bluetooth connection, or I don't know what. It's not worth my effort trying to fix. Frankly, if I really need to, I can use the Twitch bot for that. Let's go with let's dive right into it. Let's hit up with some Black Sabbath. Do just a couple more warm-ups. Make sure form's right. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I'm going to start with 185. We're going to do our heaviest set first. We're going to go down to 165 for the second set. We'll carry on from there. Yeah, we got 185, 165, and then two behind the next sets. And then we're going to do, we got incline press and incline close press today. That'll be good. A little bit of a wide grip incline press. That'll be a bit of a good different look. Crimson, welcome on. Oh, for God's sake. What is it with these fucking bots? Like, why do someone will have to explain that to me. Does anyone ever actually like do anything? There we go. Does anyone ever actually like fall for those scam websites to buy viewers? Like nobody really does that, right? Nobody Who is stupid enough to pay for those? Whatever. All right. Focus. Focus. We got ourselves an important set. I mean, like, that's so obviously a scam. Like, at this point, if you get suckered into doing that, it's more on you than on the scammer. It's usually, it seems like we get two every stream now. I, I don't care if 0 people show up. I'm still not buying viewers. I'm not interested in that. Okay. Focus in. This is my heavy set, so. I'd like to get at least 5 here. 6 would really make me happy, but I gotta make sure the form's good. All right, hips locked, abs tight, finish overhead. Yep. We're getting 5. 6 ain't happening there. It's a good final rep. Grindy, but felt pretty good. Wasn't leaning too far back. Moved to 165 for the second set. Should be able to get at least 8 here. God, my legs are sore as shit right now. I really did a number on them yesterday. What's wild is Honolulu Century Ride is tomorrow. I'm going to be biking 75 miles. So I better rest up good tonight, is what that means. Prayer says in East Tennessee at part of I-40 corridors. Underwater? The fuck happened? Holy shit. That's bad. Fuck. Yeah. Prayers to the good people of Eastern Tennessee. That's wow. Sticky. We're gonna do this. First set, we're gonna do another set standard shoulder press. Second set of this weight we're gonna do behind the neck. Come on. What else matters here? Come on. Strong like ball. Let's go. Strong like ball. I'll take 9. Fuck. Yeah, it's my quads are shot right now. I did good on them. I mean, it makes sense. Y'all, yesterday, 5 in the morning, hit 6 sets of leg press, 3 sets of sissy squats, 3 sets of deficit split squats. 3 sets of Smith machine partials, leg curls, leg extensions, and hip thrusts on top of all of that. It's Doja like the cat. Welcome on in. I guess I have a few people from the bluegrass state in here, huh? Big Red Fro is my longest time Kentuckian audience member. So Doja and Big Red, we got double Kentucky action this morning. It's a beautiful state. Heavy rains from Helene and a previous low dumped a ton of rainfall. Fuck, that's crazy. Yeah, so sorry. Come on. I got one. All right. So now we're going to do a behind the neck shoulder press. The only real difference between this and a standard shoulder press is it works the top delt head and the rear delt head slightly more because the bar is more aligned with them. It's a good variation. Thing is, with your front delt too, your front delt tends to be the most overdeveloped because you use it in incline pressing and a little bit in bench pressing too. Come on, come on. Nope, fuck. 4's all I got today. That's hard. I'm not thrilled with that. All right, we'll go down to plates. Should give myself another 30 seconds to a minute. I'd have probably been able to bang out a 5th one there. I'm also a little bit more cautious of going at absolute balls to the wall max to grind out a final rep on behind the neck, just because you fuck that up, you're hitting your head. You know, you have the, it's a little bit of a riskier lift. This is it on Discord, potential TVA dam breach. Okay, so I generally don't look at my Discord before I'm working out. I'm trying to lock in focus. I'm usually very good at keeping up with my Discord, but 10 minutes before I come down here and go live, shit ain't happening. I'll look at it after. That's horrendous. In Greenville, South Carolina, got 24 inches rain. Yeah, so my house, the CSRA, Augusta, Georgia, Aiken, South Carolina metro area got swamped with rain too. My house came out okay, thank God. Couple houses nearby did not though, mostly because their big trees kind of got in the way. So thankfully we're okay, but definitely, yeah, prayers to everybody affected by that big old hurricane that done come through. Okay. All right. Now, since this is just plates, I should be able to 10 rep this at least. I would very much like to get more than that. Actually, I'm going to check how well I did on last shoulder press. Last shoulder press is a deload, so we'll go back one more. Let's see. Okay, so if I hit 5 on 185 for a shoulder press this morning. Last time I did a heavier shoulder press workout, I only got 4. So I'm actually quite pleased with that. Got 9 on 165 both times. My behind the neck wasn't as good. I was getting 8 and then 6 with 155. So I should have been able to get more than 4 with 165, but that's okay. That means, yeah, I need to be getting at least 10 here. Hey, Dump Gamers, the main man from H-Town. There we go. Keep getting pinged. I need to just set a do not disturb warning for this time in the morning, so I'm not tempted to, like, I got a little group chat with my friends on some of my IRL friends on Snapchat. I'm like, I need to not pay attention to you. But Dumb Gamers, long time no see. Good to see you, man. Welcome. All right, let's go. Last set on this. So we got next will be incline press. Come on, you got this. Strong like bull. Strong like Come on. I got more. Yeah, baby, let's go 13. Oh, that's good. It took that extra minute, totally worth it. Oh, I'm happy with that. You mental, are you mad? You changed a lot since it began. It began. Shoot, hopefully Zep shows up. There was a song he had posted on my music channel. I want to listen to it. I forgot what it was. I'm going to look at that for the next set. All right. 13 behind the neck. We take that. All right. Next up, we're going wide grip incline press. Yeah, man. It's been a long time. There's a bunch of y'all from Treecord that just never seem to make the switch and check out my server. You know, it's y'all's choice. It's just, I've decided not to pay as much attention to sports. So, this is where you're going to find me. Maybe I'll make a cameo return to Treecord at some point, but not yet. There we go. That should do. I'm doing great. Saturday morning, 5:23 a.m., and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Zone, good to see you. All right. So I reliably can bench 225 for reps on incline, but we're doing a wide grip incline press today. So with that in mind, I'm going to go with 185 and see how that feels. I usually don't do too many variations on incline. We've done pause before, and that's pretty good, but I haven't tried this before. This would be fun. Are you Satan? Are you man? You've changed a lot since it began. Oh, I love Black Sabbath so much. Started a new job. Congratulations, Zone. Welcome. That's fantastic news. I'm proud of you. Okay. I don't know how to do it a little bit better. Angle. It's too high up. I'm gonna hit the pins. That'll do. All right. So we're gonna do 3 sets of wide grip incline press here, and then we're gonna move to incline close press. So The idea here is usually close presses work the triceps a bit more, and a wide grip is going to work the chest a bit more. This being inclined, it's going to also hit front delts. So my front delts should be screaming after this, after these 3 sets. All right, let's go. That was a bit too wide. That was starting to hurt my wrists. Um, Felt easy though, surprisingly so. I was not expecting that to go up for 10 as easily as it did. I think I'm going to go slightly narrower grip, but move up to 205. That was, again, surprisingly good. I'll take that. I'm looking for the 6 to 8 rep range here. Right, so this is a shoulder dominant push day. So things that are more delt involved relative to more chest involved should be the heavier stuff we're doing today. Back in April, MLB Network declared the Astros dead. Houston's got too much talent to stay down for that long. My Nationals underwhelmed again this year, but it's okay. I don't really care about sports anymore. Twitch is spamming me with ads for September. Meanwhile, I've created a new Stream Elements bot that tells you not to subscribe. Twitch, make it more worth my while. Stop taking a 50% cut, and maybe I'll reconsider. I mean, you can now see actually up here we have a new text box, and down here we've updated this one. I'm financially independent. Keeping the timer didn't make any sense. By the way, dumb gamers, actually, if you would do me a huge favor, would you be willing to maybe do me a little favor? So I don't think the tree cord guys know just how well my life has gone the last year or so. All right, let me do this set and I'll explain it to you, okay? Yeah, I wasn't expecting 10 there. That's good. Strong on incline this morning. 10 on a wide grip shoulder at 205. We take that. Okay. So last year you're competing for Mr. Universe. So not quite. Things have changed a bit. It's going to end up being, we will do Mr. Universe. That's going to be 2025. Next one is likely more going to be Mr. Grand National. A couple other things that have happened. I've officially, and I'm breaking the news for the first time here, I've officially signed a modeling runway show deal in Manila to be held, that's Manila, the Philippines, to be held in 2025. I'm getting paid a nice little amount to do it. Thanks to the performance of Re Automotive, my net worth has never been higher. I don't think I need to really explain, but I'm in better shape than I ever have been. I'm about to go do a century ride tomorrow. I'm actually meeting with my modeling director because I'm now officially, I've done my first show. I've done a bunch of shoots, but I've become a pretty successful runway model as a side gig. And now, this is what I wanted to tell you about, and anybody else in the tree cord server. I am now officially doing consulting. So, what do I mean by that? If you've got life problems, be they money matters, dating, fitness, diet, you want a tailored plan, you want me to sit down and help you, I now offer consultation services. I would say, look, I'm not trying to be immodest, but I'm built like a Greek god. I did that naturally. I'm making six figures. I'm a runway model as a side career, and I'm financially independent at the age of 29. To put it mildly, I've won at life, uh, and I wish everybody in tree cord well. But if you want to get good, I can help you get there. Now, I do charge a very small and, in my opinion, very reasonable fee. Not so much because I need the money. I don't. I do it because I found that when I give the advice out for free, nobody listens. But if you attach a cost to it, people actually remember it a little bit better and execute. Because then they feel like they didn't get their money's worth if they don't execute. I'm going to put that in a specific channel. Tessa Grace, welcome on in. It is pretty cool. I don't even know what channel you'd put it in. You can put it in self-promote or just even in general. Just feel like checked in with BullMuscle. He's offering consulting services about how to get good at life. You can do that if you really want to. I know they usually tree cord, you don't want to advertise a ton, but that's one where, I mean, right, what I charge does depend on how complex, how much time I have to invest in the question, but it's a very small amount. Hell, sometimes I even make deals with people who have a decent enough social media that if they spread the word about the services, they can get one for very even cheaper or free. Um, as a way to kind of grow the channel, grow the business. But again, I think you're getting, tens of thousands of dollars of life advice for less than 1/1000th of that much of the time. So you tell me if that's a good return on your investment. I think any sane person would say yes. Night Owl Paul, good to see you. It's the discarded food effect. Yeah, if you paid money for your food, you're not going to waste it. If you got it for free, you might. Insane how successful you actually are, though. You'd say that, but to be honest, right, serendipity is the product of hard work and dedication. The simple answer is think about what I was doing in South Carolina. I lived very frugally. I built my own gym, and I put a lot of effort getting into really good shape. Now I get to reap those rewards, and as a side effect, still continue to make great money living in literal paradise. I mean, Dumb Gamers, I don't know how long it's been, but yeah, I moved out here to Hawaii of all places, and I'm still saving a substantial majority of my paycheck in the most expensive cost of living state in the union. Anybody see your shows? Night Owl Paul, that's what the Discord's for. If you mean like see previous shows, check out my YouTube channel. I post all these VODs to YouTube, including the consultation videos. I did a consultation video for one of my friends who I believe is finally making the right decisions with his diet. I'm really proud of this guy. He's cut his drinking a lot. He's cut his smoking more or less entirely. And once he gets his diet and exercise regimen underway, I mean, we're talking, this is adding decades to his life. And I know I've played a big role in why he's doing that. So I'm not saying I'm saving his life, but I'm definitely helping improve it. And that makes me feel really good about myself. Love that notification of the notification of you moving to Hawaii. Was that in Treecord? What notification are you talking about? Oh, let's do another set. Oh, baby, that's 12. I think that's a PR for 205. Yes, please. Granted, I took 5 minutes in between sets there. This is not quite as impressive, but still. Oh, we take that. We're strong today. It does help that I use a little pre-workout before this one. Don't use pre-workout before every lift you do, otherwise you get dependent on it. Caffeine is addictive like any other drug, but use it as a tool once, maybe twice a week. Oh, and are you in my server? I know I've seen you post and self-promote, but I thought you had left. Cool. I'm actually glad to hear that too. Yeah, I'm glad you followed. I got a day today. The guy wants to see me in my red Speedos. Congratulations, Zone. You have fun with that. I will. Thank you. Night out, Paul. Talk to me on Discord. Again, be more specific about what shows you're talking about, like one-on-one sessions or something like that. Yeah, we'll talk. I'm gonna go look up, what was it that Zepp wanted me to listen to? Medusa by Anthrax. If it's Anthrax, it'll be a good lifting song. I don't even need to like guess. They're one of the big four thrash metal. Probably my least favorite, but all right. Thanks for the lurk, Zone. Let's go Medusa. So this is incline close press. So you notice last 3 sets have been a wide incline press. It's going to be a close incline press. This is going to hit the triceps a bit more. It's 11. It's not bad. I think I'll go to 165. That felt pretty easy. I'm feeling good this morning. We hit the coastal areas of Florida hard. It's Florida, that entire state, right? So Florida and Puerto usually get hit the hardest by the hurricanes, just as a natural, right? They're the southeasternmost parts of the United States. They're going to. Sure if I told you I'm in college now. I knew you had graduated high school. Um, didn't realize where you going to college, but if you're not paying for it, you got a Scally or aid or something, good. Now, hopefully you've picked a degree that isn't worthless, okay? Look, mechanical engineering, especially at Texas A&M, is not the path of ease, but I got a $66,000 a year job out of college in 2017, okay? And now I'm making 6 figs, right? There's effort, reward. He who does not eat, or he who does not work shall not eat. It's a connection. Good for you on not paying for your degree. I think the price of education, college, has become less and less of a good deal as years have gone on. Because we continue to subsidize it via the government, the cost of education continues to balloon, and the value of a degree has never been worth less. It's still worth a lot if you get the right one, but if you do, I'll put it this way. If you get a degree ending in studies, what you've done is waste your money. sorry, I don't want to be mean, but like don't get a vanity degree like that unless like you're in your 40s and you know you have the money to burn and you just want to learn about the topic. And even then, just go to your library and start there. Most of those, and not to be rude, but most of those quote unquote studies degrees, it's just left-wing politics. You don't need to pay money to learn about left-wing politics. This didn't really feel like a thrash metal song, to be honest, Zep. This feels like almost like hair metal. It's all right. Yeah, Anthrax is definitely my least favorite of the big four. I don't hate them, but this is kind of leaving me flat. I should like it, but I don't. We go 175 for the next set. And then after this, we're going to go hit some dumbbells. Yeah, we got dumbbell bench today. Yeah, we got dumbbell bench, dumbbell shoulder flies, both side and standing. And then skull crushers, shoulder press, and then some cable workouts, and then abs. We got a long way to go. Night masks. If it ain't a STEM major, it's useless. No, I disagree with that. Medical. If you're getting a degree in, you know, you're trying to become a doctor or a nurse, it's a good paying job. Just get certificates and learn skills like negotiation, communication skills. Now, in general, night masks, I would say you just have to do an ROI. If you can find a way to justify your degrees, like accounting, you can make good money as an accountant, as a good example. But you just have to be very specific about it. Associates in social and behavioral services. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay, social and behavioral services, you do have jobs getting out of college, but be prepared for them to be low-paying government work, because that means you're going to be working with people who are fucked up. That's usually what social and behavioral sciences is. Getting a degree in economics because they usually get paid six figures. No, they don't. So I got a minor in economics, and that's the furthest I would go with it. Economists, or unless you're going to an extremely high grade school, you know, right, with economists, you're usually going to get a job either at one of the government agencies, you know, Chamber of Commerce, stuff like that, or you're going to get a job with the Federal Reserve, or you're going to get a job with Wall Street firms. But they only want the best of the best. So, and there's a lot more supply of economics majors coming out of college than there is demand. I would recommend something more math heavy. Uh, Economists do not get paid six figures coming out of college on average. I promise you that. But you'll make, if you're getting the degree for free and it's really what you want to do, go ahead. I would say that's not a degree worth racking yourself with debt for, but you know you'll have a stable, if not stellar, paying job. Especially where you live, you'll be able to get by. You know, if you lived in a place like New York City, I'd be like, get out. At least, or move to a cheaper cost of living area. You're not going to make tons of money coming out of college with a social and behavioral sciences degree. At least, it is overwhelmingly likely that you will not. Right now, like accounting, that's what my dad recommended. I agree. If you're going to go with a business related degree, accounting is the best. The reason is because if you get good, especially with tax law, which is unbelievably arcane and very boring, as a result, it's a very undesirable job. Because it's an undesirable job, there's a lot less supply of people who are willing to do it. There's lower supply, the price of that unit of labor goes up. Now, that's an economics lesson for you. I know a fair amount about economics. Again, I got a minor, didn't get a major, and I think economics is a minor. Excellent idea. But as a major, I would say accounting is a better option than economics. Social and behavioral sciences it's noble work if you believe in the cause, but If you think you're getting paid good money to do social and behavioral sciences, I have bad news for you. All right, let's go. Now, I will say, dumb gamers, I don't know your individual situation, and if you want life advice tailored to that, it's probably beyond the bounds of what I can do in the middle of a Twitch lift, but that's what my consultations are for. Ask BullMuscle@gmail.com if you're interested in that. Again, I think my life success is a better resume than anything else I can state on the matter. But you're a smart kid, dumb gamers, I will say. No matter what you do, I think you've got the drive and willpower to succeed, so you will find a way through. That I do believe. You just may not make as much money as you think you're going to make coming out of college. Lower your expectations with those degrees. See, yeah, if you find social sciences enjoyable, you appreciate the work, you just think about what kind of job you want coming out. That's the biggest thing about college. You are in college to get a job. The only reason you should be in college to study something is if you are already independently wealthy and you're going back to study the humanities. This is actually, I'm going to quote John Adams here. John Adams said, I must study the art of war, the art of diplomacy to create a free country. And with a free country, I must study those things that my sons may study math and science. And my sons must study math and science so that my grandsons may study the arts and the humanities. John Adams was a smarter man than you or I were. You have connections, you get into Wall Street. Oh, sure. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Again, Dumb Gamer's a really smart kid, but he's not, unless there's something I don't know about you, I am afraid I don't think you have those connections. And I have all Cumberland's defeated Union College 98-0. That's like a high school game. All right, so we're gonna go here. There we go. Oh, I see your alma mater. I was about to say that's a very random game to bring up. Why are you doing that? Now I understand. Okay, let's go with a little quiet riot. So this will be 100-pound dumbbells. Oh, I should be able to rep pretty well here. Oh, I was wondering. I was like, why is this so? Why does it feel like I'm so close to the camera? And I realized it's because the bench is a lot further over than it normally is. Okay, another quote from Academic Decathlon. Exactly. So again, look, John Adams is one of the founding fathers, and by all accounts, an incredibly brilliant man. If my advice doesn't cut the mustard, perhaps his will. I think you'll do just fine, dumb gamers. You're a bright kid. Come on, feel the noise. Girls rock you. Not bad. 10. We're going to 25s for the Arnold style leaning or laying down flies. I'm a generational runner, shit posting and trolling based. Now that everyone can support and enjoy. So this one really hits the rear delts well. Range of motion is gigantic on this one. 4, 5, 6. 12. Flip. I'll show you all the backside. Wrong leg. Good. That's a solid. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Give me a few seconds. Should know better. I don't know. Oh. Let's go. Wild, wild, wild. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boat. Oh, shit. My bad. I forgot to mute it. I should have taken that out of my ear. I'm sorry. Actually, knowing my streamer audience, especially my YouTuber audience, it seems like, I'm sure someone enjoys that. My bad. Peace time. I always forget to do that. Simulation for, I don't know how the kids during the test games. I told you the Russell was at a gallery videos. And he emailed me a Nate Hervig autograph ball to shirt he sweated in. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, White Sox they're the worst team ever. Yeah, they have finally, after 62 long years, the 1962 New York Mets are no longer the worst team in baseball. So, good day to be a Mets fan, I suppose. You're slightly less of a meme team now. Congratulations. All right, you can do another set. Ooh, yeah, feeling a little hair metal. For whatever reason, Anthrax just wasn't cutting it, but Def Leppard sounds right now. Don't ask me why. Oh, I know why. I'm playing Rocket and Re-Automotive. Remember that stock I've been talking about for a few years? Went from $3 a share to $8 a share, or $7.50 anyway, uh, over the course of the last 2 weeks. It's almost like I know something about the underlying engineering that the general public wasn't aware of. With engineering that good, they are going to get customers. I would still buy at 8. This is not an $8 stock. This is a $100 stock if they execute. No, I'm serious. It's about an $80 million market cap right now. If they execute correctly, they will be a $1 billion company. Assuming they don't dilute, which they might, this is a $100 stock. I do believe that. I'm incredibly bullish. I have almost 4,000 shares as proof of that. We'll see. Damn, it's only 9. That's not as good. I'm just telling you about the company too. It's got a ticker name of REE, R-double-E. When they get big enough, don't you think Wall Street Bets is going to go insane over that? Come on. Let's go. Still miss the playoffs. Inshallah, that would be hilarious. Rocket. Are the Nets at least still out of the basement? I haven't checked in a while. If we finish in 4th this year, I'll consider it a success. Here we go. Come on. 4, 5, 7, Whoa. Bit too far there. 5, 6. 3 more. Rocket! Yeah! Oh, that's crazy. God, that range of motion, that stretch is insane on those. Don't do that at heavyweight. That's a really good shoulder stretch. 100. We'll do a Larson press for this dumbbell set, and then we'll go down for like a pause at 80. There's 4 games left, 2 with the Brew Crew and 2 with the Bravos. God, that would be funny. How are my Nats doing? Again, I haven't looked in a while. I don't care. I have more important shit to do. Hell, today, hold on, let's talk about this. So, tomorrow, the Honolulu Century Ride is occurring. That's going to go from downtown Honolulu around the eastern edge of the island all the way over to Kaneohe Bay. I'm going to be doing that. Today, I'm volunteering and helping put signs up, collect signs. So that'll be what I'm doing from 9 to 12. And then after that, I'm meeting my modeling director in Ala Moana for a Brazilian steakhouse. So I'm trying to work up a pretty big appetite. Goes to Detroit, back in the playoffs. Yeah, first time since 14. Your Cavs. Chris, you should have seen me work them yesterday. Redeem channel points. I need to check, make sure nobody's redeemed any channel points. Actually, I haven't done that in a minute. Let me check this. Nope, just not first. Cool. Make sure there weren't any channel redeems. We got 20 viewers. I'll take that. All right, so what's a Larson press? For those of you who don't know, Larson press is where you take your legs off. You either stick them out or bend them. I'm going to bend them for this. And the reason you would do that is to eliminate leg drive from your bench press. Isolates the chest a little bit better. I personally don't think it's necessary to do Larson press for every set. There's some people who swear by it. I think it's a good extra to throw in there. Not necessary, but helpful. We're gonna fly. Yeah. Rocket. Yeah. That's always hard. Trouble with Larson press, my biggest issue with it is that unless you have a very wide bench, you can get out of balance very easily. And you can't use your legs to reorient yourself. Just naturally is going to make it harder. Those are the tail end of Mr. I's rain designer. Yep. Oh, I'd love to see raise it. Yeah, I'd be all right with that. Detroit deserves it. Obviously, you know, the Red Wings have fallen on hard times. Tigers have been bad for about a decade. The Lions have come a lot closer than they have historically, but didn't quite make it last year. And you want to talk about a coach I would love to see raise the Lombardi Trophy. That's fighting Texas Aggie, class of '99, Dan Campbell. Something all Michiganders should remember for the future. We Aggies are crazy, but sometimes that crazy can work out really well. Dan Campbell is a little bit nuts, but to be successful, you got to be a little nuts. You got to be a little bit outside of the box. All right, so that was 8 for Larson's. This will be 80-pound dumbbells. You have a 2-second pause at the bottom. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, so on. Don't hit shoulder flies. They call them front raises or or side raises. I call them shoulder flies because if this is a chest fly, this is a shoulder fly. There, I don't need it. You call them whatever you want. That's what I'm gonna call them. The Pistons are, yeah, the less said about the Pistons, the better. Pistons owner wants to buy a stake in the Bolts. Is that San Diego? Sorry, uh, the Los Angeles Chargers. Yeah. Fuck you, Spanos. Nobody in Los Angeles gives a single solitary shit about the Chargers. Never have, never will. They're San Diego's team. But look, nobody in LA even gives a shit about the Rams, and the Rams are actually successful. There's one franchise. The team that didn't end up moving to LA is the one that should have, and that's the Raiders. The Raiders are beloved in LA. The Rams, eh. Even when both the Rams and the Raiders were in LA, people cared about the Raiders. It's just simple. Yeah. All right. Let's hit another set. All right. So a 2-second pause. Try and get at least 10 here. I should have no issue with that. 8, 10, come on. Oh, take it. And I need, and I lust, and more, and I want, and I need, and I lust, and more. All right, now we're gonna do, sounds 12. Now we're gonna do shoulder raises. And I've tried something different this time. Make it less, we're too low. That should help. To make it less front delt dominant on my fronts, I'm now kind of going at a Y, like a 45-degree angle, as opposed to just straight up. I found that it's harder too. Let's go. Used to be able to do this at 40s or 45s. That angle makes such a difference. Is that John? Morning, John. How's the new rack treating you? I know there are a couple mods you had to make to it, but it seems like you've got a way forward at least. Look at A's hands. Oh no, the A's owner's just gone back. And he picked the wrong team to move to, or the wrong city to move to. I've maintained Vegas ain't going to care about him. They're full. With the Knights and the Raiders, it's enough. If you put the Athletics in San Antonio, they do much better. Let's go. Take me, make me your animal. Stroke me, let me be your animal. That's that goddamn Hills Pet commercial again. Ugh, I hate this commercial. Block, 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 block. Block ad. So annoying. I don't know why, I just hate that ad. Giants did that, shut the fuck up. But animal only appeals to insufferable progressive dog moms or cat moms who think their pet is actually their child. Ew. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother? Ugh. Okay, there's nothing wrong with having a pet, but you can go too far with it. A pet is not a child, it is an animal. You can never have the same love. It's just, sorry, you can't. A human being is worth more than an animal. If you have a problem with that, I mean, I don't even know what to say. All right, so next up we got skull crushers. So that's what I'm doing here in the background. I'm just loading on the weight. Let's start with plates. 45 should be good. Flower by Moby. I'm feeling a little genre change. Yeah, so this weekend should be pretty busy. Next weekend should be streaming as normal. Um, I think it's either going to be Monday or Thursday afternoons where I try to start doing consultation streams. Obviously, it's going to be as my schedule permits, and obviously, it's going to be as the consultees permit. I've gotten a fair amount of interest. We've only got 2 people so far that have actually um, answered follow-up responses, right? I'll get emails, but the questions are incomplete. And while I could share the information, I want to make it a high quality, right? If I'm expecting, a fee for my time, I want to make sure you get a high quality product in return. That's, to me, a good business practice. So with that in mind, let's go with a little yes, actually. No, we said Moby. Let's do that, and then we'll do yes after. You got skull crushers, shoulder press, so dumbbells. That should be good. That should be real solid. Breaks over. All right, good to see you. Luke Green, San Antonio is too close to Houston. No, it's not. Look at basketball. They go nuts over the Spurs there. And it's not like the Rockets have been a historically bad team. No, no, God, no, not Austin. Austin's got the same problem as LA. They're flaky as hell. San Antonio goes crazy for the Spurs. And remember, baseball tends to be more popular with a higher Hispanic population in the city. That's not stereotyping, that's statistics. San Antonio has a very heavy population, Hispanic. Um, you would get all of South Texas. You'd have people come in from Laredo to watch the San Antonio Atleticos. I would guarantee it. You'd have people from Austin. And you could put the stadium sort of in the northeast section, San Antonio, like in the hill country, so that way you make it easier for Austinites to come down. But no, put it in San Antonio. Not to mention, you put it in San Antonio, the land is so much cheaper. People forget, yes, Austin has grown a ton. San Antonio is the bigger city. Not to mention, you have all the military crowds. You put the athletics in San Antonio. You've got Lackland, Randolph, and Kelly Air Force bases just in San Antonio alone. That is a huge amount of people who are quite patriotic, and generally speaking, that goes hand in hand with being a fan of baseball, because baseball is an American pastime. Fuck off football. Not to mention, you wouldn't have to worry about college sports getting in the way. I mean, don't get me wrong, UTSA is good, but the Roadrunners don't have the same pull that the Longhorns do. And I'm an Aggie saying that, for God's sake. That was solid. 12 rep set there. I like it. It was 115. I think we'll do one more set at that, and then we'll go. Nah, actually felt pretty good at 12. I'm going to go with 125. Snooze's daddy got left my head with the mama. Yeah. We named baseball team in San Antonio. Incorporate the Alamo in some way. That's easy. Call them the Volunteers. A certain school in Knoxville might have a problem with that, but you could connect it to them and say, Davy Crockett. You could call them the Tejanos. You could call them the Texians. Texian being the 1800s era term for an independent citizen of the state of Texas. The football team in Houston might have some problems with that. You could call them the Alamos. That's uncreative. You could call them A flight related, the peregrines. Falcons a bit uncreative as well. You call them the Hawks because you've got loads and loads of Air Force bases. You call them the Raptors. Again, basketball team in Toronto might have an issue with that. I think you just call them the Atleticos and actually call it Atleticos. Market yourself to the Hispanic population there. That's how you secure a fan base. It's the San Antonio is a very heavy Hispanic population, so yeah, market yourself to them. That's just good business practices. Nothing wrong with that. Commanders is a terrible name, especially with the. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. To erase the stench of the Snyder era, you need a rebrand. Go to red, white, and blue colors and call yourselves the Washington Bullets. And watch every politically correct douchebag in DC. They will scream and ree about it for about 2 weeks, and then they'll give it up and be like, well, he's not racist. More importantly, all the disaffected fans who are your bread and butter in rural Maryland, rural Virginia, and West Virginia will start coming back to the team. You have to rebuild this from the ground base up. Remember, the heart of the fan base that used to be quote unquote the Redskins was not in DC. It was always in rural Virginia, rural Maryland, and until the 90s, even North Carolina, when the Panthers came along. That's a spicy take, but fuck your political correctness. There's nothing wrong with Bullets as a name. It just hurts people's fifis. It's dumb. San Antonio Commanders is the AFF theme. Um, you could borrow, speaking as you borrow an old UFL team name, call them the Nighthawks. That'd be a really good name. You know, kind of stealth aircraft them, that kind of thing. That's if you want to do a military tie-in. I personally think you just call them the Atleticos, keep the name. But uh, I would say either market yourself to the military community there or market yourself to the Hispanic community there. If you did that, you would do so much better in San Antonio than you would in Las Vegas. And people say, "Oh, but San Antonio is it's an oven in the summer." Well, in Vegas isn't. You're gonna have to build a dome in either place. Real estate's cheaper in San Antonio. Let's not lie to ourselves here. All right, next set. Let's go. Get Tempest Fugit, I guess. You could also call them the Vaqueros. That is Spanish for cowboys. You couldn't call them the San Antonio Cowboys. Again, I think a certain other team in Texas might have an issue with that. You could call them, see, you because San Antonio used to be a mission town, like a certain other city. In theory, you could call them the San Antonio Padres. Oops, nope, can't do that. That might cause that. That actually would be a problem. Um, Speaking of really great names for teams, underrated is the Padres. Never understood their fascination. Actually, this is the monk's outfit. I guess yellow and brown works. It's definitely a distinctive color. It's ugly, but it's distinctive. I can respect that. Um, and I personally don't. I don't think you necessarily have to change the name, but I'm telling you, the Athletics are going to be a flop at Vegas. They'd be better off in San Antonio. All right, let's go. You got, I think this is our 21st set, so you've got, yeah, 2 shoulder press, 3 chest flies, and 4 triceps after this. So we'll hit shoulder press, triceps, and then chest, and then we will, oh, we're doing easy bar extensions. Actually, we'll hit, yeah, we'll hit shoulder press, triceps extensions, single tricep pull downs, cable crunches, chest flies, and hanging leg raises to finish. That should be good. We should be done by 7, which is good because at 9 I need to be down there volunteering, so I don't have a ton of time today. That's okay. I usually don't stream that late. Usually I'm about 2 hours. Let's go. Strong my ball. Oh, it's tough. All right, I'm gonna offload the plates. We'll move to 25s. God, the baseline on Tempest Fusion by Yes. You didn't realize Chris Squire was the greatest. Honestly, I will say best bass player ever. Fight me. It's Chris Squire of Yes. Like, I mean, come on. Roundabout, Sound Chaser, Tempest Fugit, Going for the One. Hell, listen through Tornado, one of their less appreciated albums. Bass is incredible on some songs like Onward, Silent Wings of Freedom. Just great stuff. All right, we're gonna do, move y'all here to front angle for these sets. We're gonna do dumbbell shoulder press. It's 10 at 125, 125. Okay, so let's go a little bit heavier today. Let's do 75s. I haven't ever tried 75s on this. This should be interesting. Maybe get 6s. Be kind of neat. The North time flat. Get off center. There we go. Yes. Yeah, listen to Tempest Fugit by Yes and tell me Chris Squire isn't just the best bassist ever. All right. The challenge of shoulder press for dumbbells is as you get heavier, is getting it up there to start. It's a bit awkward. Yes. You can either stand up and as you sit down, bring the weights up, or you can kick them up with your knees, which is what I like to do. All right. Now, this bench is a slight, I'm cheating a bit. It's not vertical. There's no setup for it. This is the most vertical angle you can get. It's still probably 5 to 10 degrees inclined. So, what are you going to do? Right, so I should say 80 to 85 degrees inclined. But it's the best you can work with. So it'll be a little bit more front delt dominant than it otherwise would be. It's okay. Let's go. Oh, that's tough. Felt good. I'm gonna go down, do a few more reps here. I think, yeah, that'd be a good way to do it. We'll go from 75s to 50s and do way more reps on this. This is the last shoulder set. I like that. while I'm resting, trying to recover. I'll go ahead and set up the next exercise. I think for overhead extensions on the easy bar, uh, usually I do this with like a 60 or 70 pound dumbbell, but with the easy bar, give me a natural angle. I'm gonna start with 80 and see how that feels. That's a guess. I haven't done an easy bar triceps extension in a while, and it would take me too long to go back into my book. Well, I'm sure I've done it somewhere. I don't remember the last time, so I'm gonna guess on that one. If it's too easy, I'll bang out a set of 15 and then kind of like, move quickly into the second set on that. We've only got 2 of those sets anyway, so all right. Actually, out of curiosity, let's check, make sure nobody's redeemed any channel points. No, we're down to 13 viewers. That sucks. Whatever. I don't really care that much. I'm happy. This is my happy place. I'd rather be nowhere else at 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Now it's 6:30, but still, you get the point. I'm happy. The gym Wi-Fi got fixed, or rather, more accurately, replaced. But I'm free. I'm alone. I'm doing what I like to do. It's a good feeling to know you're happy, to know you're doing what you should be doing. This gives me purpose in a way, help other people. But my time is valuable, so definitely, you want to write to me, consult. Uh, Interesting side note, it seems like on the mobile, uh, has the Stream Elements bot been populating? I don't think it has been. Let me check the chat, just see if it has been in here. No, doesn't look like it has been. I have to figure that out. Like all my timers do not appear to be on in the mobile. I'm gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna have to go see if I think there's a Discord for the Stream Elements mobile app. Because yeah, I'd like to have the Stream Elements timer show up. I don't know. I think for mobile, I may need to just see if there's like a mobile equivalent to OBS because with Stream Elements it works, but can't use my intro scene. I don't have a viewer count. That doesn't work. Like there's a bunch of things that don't necessarily work. The Twitch app's not any better, so that's tough. If any of y'all have some ideas on that one, let me know. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, that's good. That's 15. I'll take it. All right. So we do overhead triceps extensions. For that, we want a flat bench. This is fairly light. Should have no problem with this. It's like chat's going quiet. It's fine. I'll focus on the lift. Ooh, Siberian Kachuruva, yes. Don't mind if I do. It's the greatest band that ever was. I've been going through their discography again just because I enjoy it so much. Yes, it's the best. I love them. I do. They're my favorite. All right, so triceps extensions. Goal here is just use your triceps. Try to use as little other muscle as you can. Ooh. There's grips. That's better. that was only 9. That is harder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna go to back to 75. I feel like my form wasn't great there. I feel like my elbows are bowing out too much. But I feel like even if I'm holding nothing, right? Like this is very awkward, and my wrists naturally want to just turn in, like to the point where they're comfortable going this way. They're basically vertical. No way to do that without individual dumbbells. At which point you might as well just do it single. Gotta play around with the grip on that, I guess. All right, we'll hit this and single tricep push down. There we go. Does she see? So our hands are canted this way. Yeah, see, the further out they are, it's awkward. No, no really good way to do this. I think overhead extensions, I prefer the cables, honestly. Because it's closer together, which allows me to keep my elbows tucked in a bit more. I'm gonna write that down, actually. It's kind of a good learning takeaway. I think I prefer these on cable. I tried these with dumbbells the other day, and I didn't care for them as much either. So, these is you live and learn. You try things, don't really care for it. Sometimes you really like it, you add it in, like those laying side raises, but not always. You can't expect success 100% of the time. It's not like I'm feeling nothing out of this. It's just awkward. Yeah. No, that's way better with cables. I don't I don't like that with the easy bar. I like that better than dumbbells, but I think cables are the move for overhead extensions. Definitely. Because with the cables, you can use the rope there, and the rope's naturally spaced kind of close together, but perpendicular to your hands. So it works better for the way my elbows are. Speaking of cables, that's what we got next. Oops. What's going on, bro? Actually, yeah, we're doing cables pretty much exclusively for everything else in this workout. So start, actually, you know what, we're gonna do one chest flex setup. This is set up for that already. Might as well. Okay. If you want, what did we do last time on this? I'm gonna have to check. So you can move out here. That ought to do. Yes. Okay. Give me just 1 second to check. We did. All right, 39. Yeah. Suntown, asking 39 and 39. Perfect. Chest day, best day. Ah, switch. There we go. Come on. I need to go down weight. Felt awkward. That's all right. 19. Oops. 1939. 24. Single arms. Hey, Rudolph, I'll welcome on in. Good to have you. Perfect. Woo! Feeling that. Swap. We'll do a set of cable crunches since we're here. Down. Perfect. So that was 24. We did 15 of those. Two. Work the abs. 4. 5. 6. 8. That's good. All right, I'm gonna move to mid. Drop the rope off. Put the grip, single grip back on. Move to 34. Let's move to 29. Yep. 29 and 29 and 29. Perfect. You and I is a bit too soft. Let's go with ooh, yeah, let's go with On the Silent Wings of Freedom by Yes. I mentioned this song earlier. Let's play it. Let's run it. There it goes. Nice catching up. I appreciate it, Dumb Gamers. Feel free. Don't be a stranger, you know. Always good to have you. All right, second set of chest flies. We'll do this. We'll do another set of triceps push downs, another set of cables, low grip flies, and then one final set of, okay, abs. Sorry. Confusing myself. Let's go to cable crunches. That's it. Come on. Nice. 4. Set push downs. Up you come. Okay. 20. Okay, and then one more single. We'll rotate that slightly. Switch arms. Try to get you a slightly better view on that. Sorry, it was mostly my butt. All right, so now we got 2 sets of abs and 1 more set of chest flies. Bring it down. This is sort of how it usually goes towards the end of the workout. Start hitting the faster pace, more hypertrophy oriented. Take slower or take smaller breaks. That's normal. In general, I think it's wise to hit your heavy shit first when you're fresh. Hit your hypertrophy burnout stuff when you're a bit more gassed towards the end of your workout. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Okay. 24. 12, 22, 24. Perfect. Now we throw on the single grip. Bring y'all out here. Last chest fly set. Then we'll have one more chest fly set, and then we'll have one more ab set. Then we'll do hanging leg raises. Probably throw a pose or two in, and that'll be it. These really good for hypertrophy chest. Going to be going from the down up. Really squeeze that chest up here. Is the goal. This would be almost entirely chest focus. It's not heavy weight. Should be able to rep quite a few. We got more minutes. 20. 23. All right, I'll take that. 23. They're on. Rocks off by the Rolling Stones. I'm feeling so good right now. I'm happy. I got a great day ahead of me. I'm not even hungry yet. Oh, yeah. I hear you talk when you're on the street. But I can't speak. Doesn't matter where it's for. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come every time that you pirouette on me. 8, 9. Come on. I can't even feel the pain no more. Ah, that was a lie. I could definitely feel the pain. I can't get my rocks up. That's so hypnotized. Can't describe. See. It's so mesmerized. Inside. For those of you who don't know, consultations one-on-one. You want advice, you want to get good, you want to look like a Greek god, you want to be a runway model as a side gig, making 6 figures in your main job, ask BullMuscle@gmail.com. Yeah, pay a tiny fee, get the best advice you've ever gotten. Look, do you want to be successful, or do you want to do the same shit you've been doing? Choice is yours. Shit. There we go. Doing hanging leg raises for the final 3 sets on abs. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, that's hard. Hey, Chili, good to see you. I'm doing great. Could be better. Another fucking bot. I'll ban them. Perpetual prude, perpetually banned. There you go. You don't want the link. There you go. You can copy and paste it. So, consultations. Again, okay. Well, who am I to be giving out advice? There. That's my resume. Okay? That's my resume. By the way, reminds me. If you like my drip, if you like my clothes, you type in !Empire. Gives you. There we go. I'll actually do it since the bot's not working today. But if you want some local threads from the Aloha State, check that link out. You get 15% discount. I get a 15% cut too. So Empire Legacy. Shit's it's a baller ass logo, ain't it? I don't much do sponsorships, but when it's local businesses, yeah. You also type into sweet kind if you really like, if you want a little sweet treat, you want a good local one. I don't do that because, well, I'm trying to get leaner for my next modeling shoot, which is coming up actually. Let's finish. Can't you hear me knocking by the stones? We'll try this one wide grip. That's gonna be hard. Test my grip strength a bit. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, that's hard. Uno mas. Just, are you tired of going to work, doing the same shit, plodding along in the rat race? You want to be successful? You've seen my bio. Look below. I don't bullshit. That's a whole channel, man. BullMuscle, no bullshit. If you want to get good at life, I can help you get there. It turns out the best video game of them all is the real one. It's hardest by a landslide. Definitely the hardest. It's so satisfying. Yesterday I went hiking on one of the ridges around here. Got a view of the entire leeward side of the island. I don't care how good video games or AI gets. You're not replicating that. No screen can replicate what I saw. All right, last one. So, okay, for those of you who aren't clear, right, okay, what am I doing here? These cable crunches hit the upper abs, these are hitting the lower abs. And I could stand to get a little bit more definition down here, so we're working on that. It's not, most of that's going to be diet. I could stand to lose another 5-ish pounds. 208, I think, should be the new goal for me. Now, I'm not going to go in the right direction today because I'm going to an all-you-can-eat Brazilian steakhouse this afternoon. But I'm going to do my best to burn as many calories, and I'm not eating until then. Normally, I recommend getting protein after a workout, but this is a one-off special circumstance. I did get creatine in my system, though. That is important. Took it with my pre-workout instead of with my protein, which I normally do. So the rare day I'm not having protes, my beloved protes. 1, 2, 3. Last set. Let's go. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're done. I'm cooked. Whew, that's hard. The hanging leg raises are tough. Test your grip strength at the end of a workout when you're gassed. All right, stop the count. Stop the workout. 7 a.m. Going for an hour, 49 minutes. Not bad. Ah. We're gonna do. Try and do this in such a way. You know what? We're gonna go down to the corner. Nobody's there. Do a few poses. So just trying to get on through. There we go. That'll do. Trying to get nobody else in shot. There we go. Perfect. Don't wanna get too nuts with it, but yeah. 28 minutes total work. That's pretty slow, but you guys know that's how that goes. These workout streams are always a bit slower than you might think. But that's them, expending oxygen. It's harder to recover if you're talking the whole time during your rests. It's okay. 897 calories burned. Pretty good, all things considered. I'll take that. So let's do a few poses and then figure out who it is we're going to raid. So go ahead and set the Twitch app up. Figure out who we got. First off, we didn't work on butt. There was a gun show. Always start with the buys. X. Perhaps. Belts. Belts. It's going to be over here. Not bad, huh? Strong leg ball, do a lat spread. My elbow's in the way. This is not the ideal angle, but that's it. Here we go. Yes, sir. All right. So now, is posing an objectively vain thing to do in the gym? 100%, totally. However, does it produce endorphins that make you want to continue lifting, make you feel good about yourself after you hit the gym hard? You're damn fucking right they do. So for that reason, I think it's worth doing. Plus, I'm sure y'all as my audience don't complain, so it tries. Tricep shots there. Okay, so who we got live right now? We got Jacob Lau playing old school. Kildion. Yeah, we'll raid Kildion. That'll be fun. Haven't raided him in a minute. Let's go. That's going to be it for me. So, okay, let's talk a bit. I might do a Sunday afternoon stream depending on how long the Honolulu Century Ride goes. I'm not streaming tomorrow morning. I know I normally do. I think it would be rather unwise for me to hit a lift and then try cycling 75 miles. So I'm going to rest up. And as far as consultations are concerned, it's going to depend on when the next one comes through. I think it should. I think I'm still debating. It's either going to be Monday afternoon or Thursday afternoon that becomes a regular feature. That's afternoon Hawaiian Standard Time. So it's going to be fairly late at night. Probably 4 here. So it's going to be 7 California, West Coast, 10 East Coast. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way the schedule rolls. So it'll probably be either Mondays or Thursdays. Not really sure which. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to raid Mr. What was his name? Yeah, we're raid Mr. Kill Dion. So that's gonna be it for me today. Raid message is BullMuscle. Sorry, raid message is Bullrush. So go ahead and put my consultation email one more time in the chat. askbullmuscle@gmail.com. Write me with anything. We'll talk. I try my best to answer pretty promptly. So if you want advice, if you want to get good the same way I have, you can do it. It is all up to you. And really, it's just how good do you want to play the game of life? Do you want to live life with regrets? We're all gonna die. You might as well live life to the fullest while you have it. Don't let this day go unused. That's not where it's at. Anyway, so yeah, that is going to be it for me today. Should be a good little raid. Yeah, I'll let y'all know how everything else goes. As always, y'all, make good decisions. Good decisions form your actions. Those actions form your habits. Those habits form your values. Those values form your ethos to be the guide star through the rough waters of life. That's going to be it for me today, y'all. Much love. Come in for the hug. Hug. All right, we got 10 seconds left. So, aloha, shoots. See y'all in probably Monday. We'll see. Keep an eye on the Discord for more. Let's see. Before I end the stream.